What the flying fuck? What is that?
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
Holy crap, this
We
is
are the Brotherhood of Steel.
kind of epic. Oh, okay, so they're the BOS. What is going on now, man?
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Are you actually reciting a poem? Well now, I didn't expect this. Good day to you mateys, it's me, Infinix Flare, and welcome back to Fallout 4. We are coming back to Diamond City to find Piper and Mayor
Far too busy
McDonough.
to talk right now.
Get out
I'm
of
the
my
mayor,
way,
after all.
man. We're here to find
Be
Piper,
prepared.
and I think she's inside her
Read the paper, lady. Trust me.
office. Even though I sent her back to Sanctuary, she supposedly gets teleported to here.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an
Why
old
do I even have
sewer.
my gun out?
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case. of
Sorry to
yours.
have kept you out. I wish
What's the
that
story?
I could have both of you along as my companions. Where do I begin? Where do I begin?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told
I
me
thought there was a glitch there
The
because
Institute.
she wasn't speaking.
Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where
Oh, I
the
was gonna say,
Institute
why do they
actually
do
is,
it?
or
Actually,
how to
why do
get
they even
in.
do it?
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Kellogg, you read my mind. He had access. I'm gonna go with Kellogg.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, well, he's dead.
But, well, we both know that angle is cut off.
Because he's dead. Because he's in hell. I want to choose that.
Because he's in hell, where he belongs.
Smooth.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging
Avengers, a set.
Avengers?
Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I'd do it again. I want to be really evil here because it's got to do with my son, and I'm just angry with this guy who's kidnapped him.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
Oops.
Brains.
I guess I was
You
a bit
know,
too
we may
violent
not need the man
because
at
they
all.
both
You're
disliked
talking
what I
crazy
said.
here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I know her. I mean, we've been there, so that's a good idea.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice
Yeah,
do
what
we
choice
have?
do we have?
We've got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need
He's
to know.
dead. There's no secrets to be spilled from his mouth, so we gotta get it from his brain. And when I was back there, I already took almost all the stuff from his dead body, so I already have it, I think.
Actually, I think I already have something.
So if you actually didn't
Kellogg
take
had this
all the
This
stuff
thing
from his
attached to
dead
his head.
body.
Cybernetics, huh?
I think you have to go all the
may
way
have just
back
won the
to Fort
lottery.
Hagen just
Whether
to get
we're
it
riding
again.
this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth. So, who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Crap. Oh, why do you have to force me to pick again?
Anything else you can tell me about the memory
I want
den?
both.
It's in
Can I have
Goodneighbor,
both?
a little slice of trouble northeast
Both
of ways.
companions.
The memory den ain't just a fancy name. It's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I want to take Piper, but Nick actually has some of my stuff. I think I'll take Piper. Because, I mean, she's been with me through so much stuff and I just want her to be there with me. He's gonna go there by himself, so
I'll
might as
head
well
out with
take
Piper.
Piper.
We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good.
I don't know
You
if
two
Piper
stay out
will
of trouble.
actually
Don't worry.
Be there. I
We're
think
gonna
she
get
probably
your
will
boy
be
back.
if I go with Nick.
few
So
more
that's
steps.
why I took her. And we've started a new quest, Dangerous Minds. Well, let's head over to the Memory Den and Goodneighbor and meet up with Nick. Alright, we are now here in the Memory Den.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about me.
And Valentine's already
May
here.
have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. You big flirt.
Big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right?
Yeah,
What's
I came
this
here
all about?
before. I found the killer. I found the kidnapper.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle,
Dead as
Amari,
doorknob.
but you've pulled
But we
off
got
the
his brain,
impossible
no?
before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You don't realize that the memory
No, you don't really have to
simulators
defile a corpse.
require
We've already got
intact,
the thing for
living
you.
brains to function.
The brain thing. You're useless.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yeah, half the brain or the
How
the
much of the
cybernetic
brain do you
thing.
need? Exactly.
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can
I
find.
picked up the augmenter. I think that's what it's called.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait.
Wait.
That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it?
Oh,
A
I
neural
think
interface?
I assume it's the most
Those circuits
important
look
part of the
awfully
brain.
familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
But he wasn't a synth. Oh ma, is Nick compatible?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be
Oh,
taking
dear.
on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Nick wouldn't get taken
Don't
over
worry
by
about
Kellogg,
me,
would
Amari.
he?
Let's do it.
That's kind of dangerous, you know.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line.
Why would you
That's
sacrifice
worth the
yourself
risk.
for someone you barely knew? I mean, technically,
If I start
You only
cackling
met
like
me-
an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
you only met me a
Let's
while
see
ago.
here.
Not considering like if
I
you
need
don't
you
consider
to
that
keep
we
talking
traveled
to me, Mr.
around,
Valentine.
that's not
Any
canon.
slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire.
And you just think about the main story
feeling any
quest. You only
different?
met me a while
lot
ago.
of
Why would you
flashes.
sacrifice yourself
Static.
for me and my missing
Can't
kid?
make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay. Can I pickpocket the lock? No, sorry, that's not the word pickpocket. Bobby pin. What's the phrase?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine
I'm not a
into the memory
synth.
loungers. Run
Will
your
it still
cognitive
work?
functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Oh, maybe you'll be like when I came here the first time and I was able to walk around in my memories. What's gonna happen?
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it!
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers
That
crossed.
doesn't sound very safe or good.
See you on the other side.
That doesn't give me any assurance to, but let's go for it. Where am I supposed to sit down? Right here, okay. Into the Matrix thing we go. Or the Inception thing. Piper, you hang on tight. I'll be right back. You can go sit somewhere else.
Brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
It's like a roller coaster ride. And 3, 2, 1, we are going in.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation
Yep, I
appears
can
to be working,
hear you.
although the memories are quite fragmentary.
I seem to be inside
I'll try to
a
step
brain.
you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, I can actually walk around. Will I fall off? Like, into the abyss? Okay. I guess
There.
not.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
What? Oh, that thing there? I guess this is a path I'm supposed to follow. This is kind of cool. Alright, so what's this?
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
So I'm Kellogg the Kid. What can I do? Access memories. Oh, I can access.
What?
Let's try the dad first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
No, please.
Don't know
Are
why
we
Mom was with him.
are we
Maybe at
humanizing
some point
Kellogg
in his life
now?
he wasn't a complete asshole.
Let's just keep him as a mysterious villain, shall we?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Connie.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you
Is
listen
Connie
to
like
that
the
twaddle.
first name
I'm
of
going to
Kellogg?
stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
Would Kellogg be his last name?
Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Language, mister.
Shit!
Language.
Listen to me, Connie. You take
Oh
this.
my god.
You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless.
So the mom just gave
but
him
you
a
will
gun.
turn out like him. You're a good
He's
boy.
gonna use the gun to
And all
kill his
that
dad,
on the
isn't he?
radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
So his mom is his driving force.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Here we go.
There. Try that one.
Alright, I'm on the path. on my way to another corner of a room. Probably when he's grown up. Is that still his mom? Me.
It's gonna be fine.
Sarah.
You'll see.
Window.
But we don't know anybody here. And now with the baby.
He has a freaking white caterpillar.
Give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Okay.
They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in.
Alright,
Just wait.
he has
In a
hair.
few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the
It
connections
looks like
I
he's
need,
wearing the same clothes though.
then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary too.
I think that's the
I
Golden
never
Gate
worried about
Bridge.
you before.
I'm not really
I see
sure
my mama
about
instincts kicking in.
US
Who knew I had those, huh?
Come
geography.
on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Right.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her.
Okay, so does this actually
for
pause
one
the
second.
scene if I access memory?
Listen, it's gonna be great. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into
Yeah,
town
I could have
with
accessed the
world at my
memories in
feet.
the first
Everybody knew
sequence,
I was
but
the
I
one who
didn't.
shot Valdez.
I didn't know it would pause
I could
the,
write my
the
own ticket to
scene
any
that's
outfit in
ongoing.
town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Here. See this? I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill
Well,
people
it's
for a
better
living.
to have loved than
Probably
not
been happier
loved.
than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
That was the phrase, I think.
This is what's going to keep you and Mary safe. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what
Come on,
comes
why
after.
why are we humanizing this
that you
guy?
really
He's supposed to be the
understand.
bad guy.
That's what happiness felt like.
But now we're giving him character.
Promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
Wee. Crying baby.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next
Alright,
intact
so
memory.
the memories so far is probably to give Kellogg his backstory. It's nothing to do with our son anyhow.